What's up, social media world? My name is Josh Reed, coming to you with another video. As some of you may have noticed, I changed the name on a couple of my platforms to Tier 1 Lifestyle. And the biggest reason I did that is because it is a true representation of how I feel. You know, I feel that if you want to be successful, it's not what you do, it's actually how you live. So success is an absolute lifestyle. It's something that you have to embrace and something that you need to realize is going to take sacrifice. And yeah, right now you may not be super ready to take the sacrifices necessary to achieve what you want to achieve in life. But if you want to have that dream and you want to be progressive towards that dream, you need to understand that there are things that are going to be required of you that you may not necessarily want to do. And I'm not talking about, you know, the hard work that you're going to have to put in. I think that's a given. But I think it's more of a, how are you living your life and what are you doing to progress towards your dream? And when we talk about that, we're talking about adjusting your lifestyle for success. And what I mean by that is, you know, we get comfortable where we're at. If you make a decent paycheck and you still have all of these dreams, what we've come to find out, and you hear it all the time, is how much regret someone really has because they didn't do what they wanted to do. They said, well, you know, I'll do it later, I'll do it later. And they weren't willing to make that lifestyle change and the sacrifices necessary to go ahead and progress towards it. They said, okay, well, you know, I like to do my friends night every Thursday night, or my board game night with my friends on Tuesdays, and then I do dinner every Sunday with my family. And unfortunately, it's not that you can't do those things, but you have to understand that more times than not, this is a 24/7 thing. This is not, well, you know, I'll put in 8 hours here, or I'll put in 10 hours, or even 12 hours. This is a 24-hour lifestyle. And it's making the right decisions. And once you've adjusted your lifestyle to kind of that successful mentality, you start to live that lifestyle. You start to say, okay, we're not going to do this. I've got things to do. I've got to be able to get all of this done. And you get so wrapped up in it that people literally think that you're crazy. But if that's the case, that means you're doing it right. And I know I've said that before, but it's really a true statement. It's this idea that you can still go do all the things you do now, and then yet success is just going to come knocking on the door one day. And it's not. Things like that don't happen. Yeah, sure, there's lottery winners out there, but more times than not, they become broke because of their lifestyle. They haven't embraced the lifestyle of what success really means. And I think that's something that we really need to kind of pound into our minds is, if you have a dream, what are you doing about it? How are you going to get there? And what sacrifices do you have to make? And you have to weigh them out for yourself. I mean, do you want to live an okay life right now and work until you're 70? I don't think anybody wants to do that. Or do you want to work as hard as you possibly can now, sacrifice some of those things that you see on social media that you're like, man, I wish I could have been there. But in the back of your mind, you know you need to do something else. And so let's just start working hard now, and so we can enjoy that dream life that we want later. Because here's the thing, you can't just work average your entire life and expect that you're gonna wind up with the dream life. And it's not that you don't know that, but it's the fact that we know it and we don't do anything about it. And one of the biggest reasons is because of fear. We're scared to make the jump. We're scared to take the leap. And a lot of it is because we don't think we're either financially ready, or maybe we're not mentally ready, and we come up with all these excuses. I'm going to tell you something. Successful people don't come up with excuses. They come up with solutions. And that's the type of mindset you need to have. You know, when I started my company, I wasn't in the best position. And now turning that company and going into motivational speaking and doing both of them, it takes a certain lifestyle to be able to do that. And I'm willing to take the sacrifice right now to make sure that in 10 or 15 years, I live the life of my dreams. And you need to ask yourself the same questions. Are you willing to make the sacrifices and adjust your lifestyle for success? Are you willing to understand that success is a lifestyle? You breathe it, you feed your mind with it, and you drive with it every single day from the minute you get up to the minute you go to bed, and then you wake up and you do it all over again. I'm not saying that you can't take a break, but what I am telling you is just your mindset to understanding that if you want success, your lifestyle has to follow the exact same path. So that being said, that is my little tidbit for you guys tonight. I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, I hope it also finds motivation and inspiration and something that you can put into your daily lives. I always look forward to your comments, and if you have any types of questions or anything like that, you can always message me directly either here on YouTube or any of the social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, of course. And then until next time, we'll talk soon.